Scorpio, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we're actually doing the monthly readings, okay? So looking ahead at November, seeing what is in store for you. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that. Every single like, comment and subscribe, it really does help the channel. So thank you so much for that. We have the Cosmic Messages Oracle today. I am clarifying that with the Rising Moon Lenormand. When we look at career and finances for you, I have the Money Moves Oracle deck there. And when we're checking in on love, we're using the Boji Blog Lenormand. Okay, so getting into it for you, Scorpio. Scorpio, splitting the month, start, middle, and end. Scorpio, what is going on for Scorpio in November? Start, middle, and end of November for Scorpio, please. Start, middle, and end of November for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know for November, please? This is going to be a big month. Not going to lie. November is setting you up for the future in some way, shape, or form. Interesting. Scorpio, your energy has been in a progression lately. So whatever's been going on for you, we are moving into calmer waters. Well, calmer, maybe not the right word, but you know how sometimes like water can be like rough, but it's not rough as in scary rough. It's like exciting rough, like you're on a jet ski and you want some of the waves, or you're a surfer and you want the waves. So a calm sea is actually like not the best, but you don't want to be like in a really rough sea where the tide is crazy and you know there's rip tides where you're going to get dragged out to sea and all this sort of stuff. We're seeing the exciting sea for you at the moment. We do have intense coming through for the start of November. Feeling excited, uncontrollable excitement. Are you feeling it yet? I do feel some of you probably are picking up on this excitement energy already, and you're kind of like, what's going on? Why am I looking forward to something that I don't know what I'm looking forward to? That's the energy I'm picking up for you here, that you're already starting to like, I feel like something's coming. I feel like I'm looking forward to something, but I don't know what it is. I'm getting excited, but I don't know why. It's going to take a little bit longer than you think to, unfortunately. It's not, it's like it's a build up. I'm getting this intense build up because it's increasing the intensity for you here. We do have hope coming through in the middle of the month. Where there is light, there is hope. Okay, so that intensity is still growing at the middle of the month. Where there is light, there is hope. So your hope is building. The middle of the month, you're still feeling excited. You're still feeling like something's coming, and you're like starting to get really hopeful. Oh, I wonder if it's this. I wonder if it's that. What is it? Very excited. It's perking me up a little bit here, not going to lie. The end of the month, for a lot of you, that's when we see what happens. Set off the inception of everything. Okay. Rockets, all systems go. Rockets are being launched at the end of November. Okay, so I do feel that the end of November here, with that being the, it is the rocket launch. I don't know whether you can sort of really tell, but it's a rocket launch here. The inception of everything. It's just the very tippy start, though. Okay, because that's the set off. That's the launch, yeah? And that rocket has still got to break through the atmosphere and get into space and then get to its destination and then find the magic stardust that it's looking for and then come back. Okay? So it's just the little spark. So I do feel as though you will see, though, by the end of November, what exactly this is leading to. Because when that rocket sets off, all of a sudden the destination, and it's just a matter of waiting for it to get back, and watching avidly as it progresses. So there's a build up, and then bang. Now I know what this is. Now it's starting to actually happen. All right, so it might take a little bit longer than you're thinking here, because we are seeing that it's not actually taking off until the very end of November here. And I do feel it's like the very end of November as well. So, for some of you, it may even go over a little bit into the start of December before you actually click of what's happening. Clarify this energy for Scorpio, please. Clarify this energy for Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio in November? Clarify that third card. Why are we seeing that for Scorpio? And specifically clarifying the set-off energy. Clarify that set-off energy specifically, please. Okay, interesting. It doesn't really want to tell me too much about what that is. It's going to be different for everyone, apparently. What we are seeing, though, that it's going to be, what's the word? A little bit of a juxtaposition. I think that's the word for you this month, Scorpio. Firstly, we see the key coming through. So this is where, you're opening up to these new opportunities, you're starting to get that excitement, starting to build up that excitement. You're starting to open yourself up to, you know what, I'm ready to take opportunities. I'm ready to see what's being offered. I'm ready to, open that door and walk on through one way or another. I know that there's success on the other side of those opportunities. It's just a matter of finding the right door to get that success and waiting for that opportunity to come. So I do feel as though you do know that it's coming for you, in the sense of some sort of opportunity is going to come knocking. I feel here. We do have the house energy coming through here. So it's quite interesting, though, because this house energy, I do feel that for a lot of you, it's talking about a physical housing situation. And this is where it's going to be this juxtaposition, right? Because it's going to, I'm picking up a similar energy to what I had for Pisces. Pisces did have a couple of these cards as well, but it's just the similar kind of energy. It's not exactly the same, but it's very similar. the house can also talk about, your sense of security and stability, but I do feel for a lot of you, it's more so your physical housing, your home, wherever home is for you. And you're waiting for some opportunities to open up around the house or to do with housing. So, or that's why I keep saying this juxtaposition, this blessing disguised as something else, right? It may be disguised as a setback, but it's actually a blessing. This is kind of what's going on here, is what I'm getting, that this new opportunity is the blessing, but it may actually be disguised as a setback in some kind of a way, because we do have the whip, the broom here, which I've clarified that with the masculine. Okay, so it's kind of like there's some sort of conflict, some sort of trouble or tension or drama, potentially an argument with a masculine for some of you here, or an argument with your logical, rational side. Okay, so you may be just in conflict with your rational side about whatever's going on here, because the masculine and the whip sort of show me that you're in conflict with the masculine energy in some way, shape, or form. And the masculine energy is, your thought space. So whatever's going on for you here with this house energy, your masculine side is kind of like, oh, but logically the reality is that this and this and this is what's happening. But the energy, that's why there's this conflict here, because you're picking up on the energy of this intensity and the hope and the key that this is actually an opportunity for you. It's not actually a hardship. It's not actually a bad thing, so to speak. Because I do feel, I'm just getting like examples here of like for example, if you are looking to purchase a house and you get turned down for the house that you want, and that puts you into this conflict of like, oh, but I really wanted that house. I thought I was going to get that house. I thought that was going to be my new opportunity, was to have this stable, secure, like security with this house, but I didn't get the house. So you feel as though you lost that opportunity. But getting turned down for that house is actually a blessing in disguise, because if you had have gotten that house, you wouldn't be able to then purchase the house that comes available next week that you don't even know about yet, that you haven't even seen that other one yet. And then when you do see this other one, you're like, that's exactly what I want. And it's even cheaper, so it's kind of a blessing in disguise, whatever's going on here. So, but I do feel as though you your inclination is to be like, oh, but I really wanted that house. I was really hoping that would work out, but it doesn't. So that's why it's like this blessing in disguise, because you're not realizing you are a little bit conflicted about losing an opportunity when really it's actually gaining an opportunity. I feel like it's just the way that just because you can't see the full story here, there's more to the story, that intensity, that hope, it hasn't actually hit in yet. So the true dream hasn't even been arisen in your life as of yet. It's under the surface. So that opportunity, it's one of them things. It's like rejection is God's protection. Yeah, it's you're getting rejected for a house is actually a form of protection, so that you can be ready for the house that you truly deserve and desire. That set off energy, that rocket at the end of the month. We do have another rocket here with the anchor and the tower. So the tower, look at that. It looks like a rocket there. Look, taking off from the world. We've got the Eiffel Tower taking off the planet. So with the anchor there, it's something very long-term security, stability, something you can rely on, depend on. So, it's kind of like this false security here. It's not that it's false security, but it's like that opportunity that you thought was the security, the stability in your life, and then that's not the true stability. The true stability, the reliable thing, comes here at the end of the month. Okay, and it comes in the form of this rocket, this Eiffel Tower off the planet. So it's something. There's a lot of authority coming along with that. There's something older than you. So once again, it definitely could be a housing situation for a lot of you, and it's like the house might be older, but it's more ideal for you, and the price is better. But it's like there's a sense of authority. What is that? There's a keyword. It's like a regimented thing. I'm missing a keyword in my brain right now. Just checking another deck that has keywords on it. Just because I feel as though I'm missing a keyword with that tower for you. It feels very specific. And I can't find the tower. Where is it? So here we go. This I've grabbed the modern lenormand here, and I've grabbed this tower card. So this tower card is a lighthouse, or like so it's once again protective element coming through here. Innovation, discovery, structure, an official or organization. So yeah, it's got to do with something structured. The foundation is more solid of whatever's coming through for you at the end of November here, whatever you're setting off into, the foundation is way more solid for you. It's like innovative, and the structure, like more structured, the way that you want for your life here. And it helps structure your life in general. It gives you structure. It gives you a solid foundation. I am picking up that for a lot of you, this may be like an actual property, an official organization. So there may be somebody helping you here as well at the end of the month. Very interesting. Moving on to career and finances for you. Scorpio, what's going on for Scorpio with career and finances in November, please? But yeah, the end of November, it's going to take off, all right? It's about to take off. It's just, you can probably feel the excitement building already. Career and finances for Scorpio in November, please. Savings. We see money coming through prevalent. You always need to put something off for a bad day. Create savings for the future. Don't be overspending this month. Make sure you are putting money away this month. Star power. Central influence in your workplace at the moment. You are this star connecting all the other points at the moment within the job, the career. Become an influencer of the company and earn fame and popularity. Step into the spotlight. Okay, so there's just something about you are the necessary spark within the career stuff at the moment, making connections with everyone around you and joining the dots kind of thing. Be the person that other people look up to, and it will really help you move forward in your career here. but also independence. Manage money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. So once again, another nod to your financials here. Saving money, putting money away, taking control of your own finances here. Don't depend on others financially during November, because it may just come back to bite you in the butt. Okay, Scorpio, so just be careful with that. Manage money yourself to guarantee your security. I do feel that's a nod to that that whip and house energy there as well, that making your choices very independently, and allowing certain things to be missed opportunities or whatever is actually going to help guarantee your security. So don't depend on others. So even if you've, until it's in your hands, it's not yours. So don't depend on others telling you, oh, it's a sure thing. Don't get your hopes up when it comes to, unless it's the end of the month and you're independently choosing something new. All right. Where there is light, there is hope, though. Okay. Mixed messages there. Sorry. I just getting what I'm getting. When it comes to love, that may be more so specific to career and money. Okay. So just be very mindful of taking control of your own money. Love for our Scorpios. What's going on for Scorpio in November with love? What's going on for Scorpio in November with love? Seeing some messages here, Scorpio. Firstly, these two came out together. We have the hammock and the masculine have come out together here. Put your mind to rest when it comes to love. So for a lot of you, even if this is not what you're really wanting, love is not going to be the predominant factor for you in November. Okay. Put the need to put rational thought onto love on the back burner, taking some rest, looking after yourself, looking after the way that you're thinking about love at the moment here, putting it on the back burner, putting it to bed for a little while here, not going full pelt towards love this month. Because we do have the Halloween card has come through. I am feeling, because that has come through with the mice energy. Okay. So I am getting a very, very clear message with that you may be meeting somebody around Halloween. Put it to rest before it begins. Not going to lie. Resting on love at the moment, because with the mice there is a loss. Halloween brings loss. Halloween brings stress about love. So you may just be carrying on with that energy through November here. Just a bit stressed about something that happens around Halloween with love. Can we get any clarity on that for Scorpio, please? It may just be the way you're thinking about love. We have the clouds there. So it may just be, putting those thoughts to rest for November. Say to yourself, I'll come back to love when I'm ready. It's all up in here at the moment rather than emotional stuff when it comes to love. There may be something specifically happening around Halloween, more to do with the way that you think about love, or something that your anxiety is around love. Especially like I've lost love in the past, those sorts of anxieties, a bit stressed about that sort of stuff, depressed about that sort of stuff even. I just feel as though, we're sleeping on love during November. We're putting it on the back burner for November, Scorpio. But we do quite regularly do love readings on this channel, so keep an eye out for the next one, because time is fluid, and the energy is always shifting and changing. So if you are looking specifically for love stuff, the last two All Signs readings I've done both were love readings as well, so you can check those ones out, Scorpio. But keep an eye out for more during the month. I will have some Halloween ones coming up this weekend as well, so keep an eye out for those. You're more than welcome to check out your other placements, of course. Subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon.